Nice to see you. Glad you could join us. Um, Welcome to what is unbelievably the 8th staging of the Beta Thesis of the Year competition. Welcome to our finalists. Thank you to our judges, to our pre-judges, some of you who are attending, to your friends and any college representatives that are joining us today as well. Thank you so much for being here. We are recording this, which I hope is okay with everyone. We will make it available if there is a desire by anyone afterwards to view it again. But yeah, really pleased we can run it again. It was a competition that was run from the early 2000s. It went into a period where it wasn't run for a few years, and then we took it up again. It's important for us as part of the trade because it really recognises and rewards excellence in undergraduate study, the standards of which continue to go up year on year. Particularly this year, I know the judges have already praised the high standard of theses submitted, and it's nice to see some novel topics being presented as well. For the industry, for the equestrian trade, you are potentially our future employees. There are a lot of equestrian and equine degrees, and we value the time that you put into doing this because I think it sets a fantastic example for other students, something to strive for, but also gives us a really positive view of where our people who are going to be part of the trade are coming from in the future. It was particularly nice this year to see some new universities take part, one of which actually reached the final on first attempt, so well done, Liverpool. Not only is it praiseworthy to have your thesis actually submitted, but it is an achievement in itself for you to have reached this stage. So first of all, congratulations even before you start. Before I introduce our judges, I'll just quickly run through the procedure for today. Earlier on, we did a draw, so we have the running order already in place, which the judges are aware of. You each have 15 minutes to present your thesis, and then a 15-minute interrogation by the judges, who have their own running order established already. When we've finished all 4 presentations and questioning, the judges will go into a separate room, and those who are left, if anyone has questions of our students they would like to ask them, then we will give you the opportunity. We do this because in previous years some of the spectators would have liked to have asked you questions, so we give them the opportunity to do so. And then we've got a short video, or a 20-minute video on careers in the equestrian industry that I recorded with Emma Dyer, I think earlier this year, and that will be played while the judges are deliberating. If they finish before the video finishes, we will interrupt it because we don't like keeping you all waiting, but we hope to make the winner announcement at the latest by 20 to 5. There is on offer today not only a trophy but a cash prize for the winner. So without further ado, I'd like to introduce our judging panel. We're very privileged to have 4 fantastic judges helping us today. Starting with the chair of judges, Georgina has been helping us with the running and the judging of this competition since we started it again in 2016. Dr. Crossman, to give her proper title, is a research consultant and works with a number of organisations, including the Horse Trust, World Horse Welfare and Red Wings. She's also the administrator, and frankly we couldn't do the forum without her, of the National Equine Forum. She has also guest lectured at a number of institutions, including the l'Institut Agro Dijon in France, and speaks on a range of subjects, being particularly knowledgeable about the structure of the horse sector and the relationship between industry and government. Our second judge is Dr. Katie Williams, an equine nutritionist of over 25 years experience. She's just achieved her PhD, so congratulations, in veterinary medicine research at the University of Glasgow, exploring the status of nutrition in the veterinary profession. She's presented her findings at a number of international conferences, most recently in Dallas, Texas. She is a technical and productive development manager at Denji, so is very much responsible for creating new products. And we're also very lucky to have Katie as the vice chair of our Beta Feed Committee and the chair of a number of other working parties. If she wasn't busy before, then we'll keep her busy now. Thirdly, I'd like to welcome Liz Benwell. Liz is the editor of Equestrian Trade News, our leading trade table, and describes herself very aptly as an equestrian anorak. What she doesn't know about things equestrian really isn't worth knowing. She started out life as a journalist on a newspaper and was the first editor of Your Horse magazine when it was initially set up. She enjoys competing in many equestrian sports, having done long distance riding, but also has 2 horses, one of which is rehomed from World Horse Welfare, and she is probably our most active rider on the panel. And then last but not least, our new judge for this year is Dr. Danica Pollard, or Dee Pollard as we know her. She completed a BSc degree at Rhodes University in South Africa, where she majored in botany and microbiology, and also completed a 1-year honours degree in microbiology. She then completed a master's in animal breeding and genetics in the Netherlands and the Swedish University of Agricultural Sciences, where she conducted research on the transmission of dwarfism. That sounds fascinating, in Friesian horses. She went on to complete a PhD through the Royal Veterinary College while being based primarily at the Animal Health Trust, remaining there for 3 further years as a postdoctoral research scientist. She currently works as a researcher at the British Horse Society on a range of different projects and has a keen interest in road safety, so making her particularly suitable for working with the BHS. That, ladies and gentlemen, are our panel of judges. Thank you all so much. So now, Georgina, if I can hand over to you to start the proceedings.
Thank you, Claire, and welcome everybody, and welcome my fellow judging panel. We've had just had a very interesting discussion about all of the dissertations, and we're really looking forward to hearing you all speak today. Just to let you know what we will do, after each presentation, I will come onto the screen and say a few words, and I will then pass to one of my fellow judges who is leading the questions, and we will then work through the 4 of us asking you all questions for the next 15 minutes or so. So don't worry about that. Don't worry about the questions, because we're here to delve into your subject a little bit more and to hear about what you did through your presentation, but we're all really looking forward to having a little bit of a chat with you about it, so please don't be worried about the questions. And then after that, we'll, as Claire said, we'll go off and have a little bit of a discussion about it and how you've all done. So we will go off screen, we'll go off camera when everybody's presenting. So if everybody can be off camera when the speaker is presenting, so that they are just there and there are no other distractions. But we will start off with you, Nadine, and we're very keen to hear about oat straw in the haylage diet. So yeah, good luck.